You don't know really what's behind these doors. You drive up and you see the beauty of the grounds and you see the log cabin, but then when you walk through the door of the Western town, you're blown away. It's a true, authentic Western town.
It's a really rich and rustic environment. I'm Dave Cannella.
And I'm Kathy Cannella, and we're the owners of the Chisholm Trail Rustic venue here in Cleburne. I've always had the dream of having an event venue, and finally came upon this place in 2016, and it's better than the dream that I dreamt when I was 19. It's pretty amazing the oohs and the ahs that we get when people come through for their first tour. When you first walk through the doors of the Western town, the first thing you see is the fire pit. And then you turn to your right and there's a jail. And the jail is really cool because it used to be a recording studio for the man that built this place. His name is Billy Kate. And I turned it into a groomsman's suite.
How appropriate is that?
Exactly.
At the jail's a groomsman's suite.
You come out of the jail and you go to the saloon, and that is my favorite place.
Yes,
for
it's
obvious
a lot
reasons.
Of fun. It actually takes you back in time. It's something almost off from a movie set, but yet it's a lot better than that.
It's small and it's intimate for small groups. It's really cool. There's a cowboy hotel. It's upstairs in a loft. It's actually one sleeping room. And then down below of the Cowboy Hotel is the bathrooms for the event. You go around the corner from the Cowboy Hotel, you've got the chow line, which is a covered outdoor serving area. And then from there you go into the event barn. It's a little over 2,000 square foot barn that has heat and air in it and lots of lights.
When you go in there, it just feels like fun.
When people walk in there, they're like, oh my gosh, this is so great. And that's a good feeling when people act that way.
And I do that too when I go in there to take out the trash.
And you do such a fine job of taking out the trash. I built an outdoor covered pavilion in the back. And then from there you walk up the hill. There's an outdoor wedding ceremony out there. It has decomposed granite out there, and you set the chairs out and you make an aisle and you decorate the arbor that's out there, and it's really cool to see the bride walking down the hill. It goes through the arbor and it's just beautiful. There's nothing better to me than to see the happiness on people's faces when they've had a good event here, especially weddings, because that's a special event.
We want to create a time where there's some memories that they cherish forever. It creates a lot of satisfaction for us to know that we can do that for them.
When people come to me, I sit down at the table with them and I find out what their dream is. Tell me the picture that you see for this event and tell me how you want it to look.
We want to fulfill their vision of what they think it's going to be like and how they want it to turn out.
What they get here is so much more than just a room. And they get a barn, they get a whole town. So I encourage you to call me and set up a time for a tour. My goal when you have an event here is to have the best event, stress-free, taken care of, memorable, unforgettable event you've ever had in your life.